On October 25th, 1997, Disney Channel released its very first Disney Channel original movie entitled Under Wraps, which paved the way for a total of 115 made-for-TV films that, according to many millennials and Gen Zers, are the Citizen Kanes of their time. From Cadet Kelly and Johnny Tsunami to The Descendants and High School Musical, these movies have ascended from casual weekday fare to pop culture defining TV events. And on July 27th, Disney Channel will premiere the 116th DCOM installment entitled The Slumber Party, which follows the aftermath of a sleepover birthday party hypnotism gone wrong, because of course. And in honor of the new movie, Sammy, Maddie, and I decided to look back at some of our favorite Disney Channel original movies of the past 26 years. And you know what? I'm gonna kick it off. I picked the 5th DCOM film, Zenon, Girl of the 21st Century, which premiered on January 23rd, 1999, and followed a teenage girl who lived on a space station until she got into one little fight and her mom got scared and she said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle down on Earth." Guys.
Fantastic.
Thank you. I've never seen this movie in my life.
What? Come on. You didn't do your research for the show?
I was already 15 when this film came out and had definitely aged out of Disney Channel original movies. However, I was keenly aware of Zenon for 2 reasons. First, I have a sister who is 11 years younger than me and squarely within the DCOM demo, and she loved this movie. Second, Zenon was played by an actress named Kirsten Storms, who is the same age as me, and she had just debuted that same year as Belle Black on the NBC soap opera Days of Our Lives. And although I had outgrown DCOM films, I had not outgrown Days of Our Lives, which was one of my teenage guilty pleasures, especially during summers off from school. And I had a huge crush on Kirsten Storms. It's also worth noting that that while Under Wraps was the first film under the Disney Channel original movie banner, the network made 43 Disney Channel premiere films between 1983 and 1997. And in my opinion, the best of that bunch was called Mother Goose Rock and Rhyme, which was a musical starring Shelley Duvall, Little Richard, Cyndi Lauper, Howie Mandel, Bobby Brown, Debbie Harry, Paul Simon, Woody Harrelson, Katie Sagal, and a ton of other musical superstars. Unfortunately, the movie is not available to stream anywhere on any streaming service. You can find it on YouTube if you really want to look it up. And there was also a movie called Not Quite Human, which starred Alan Thicke as a doctor who creates an android who looks like a human teenage boy. They made 2 sequels to Not Quite Human.
Creepy Pinocchio.
100%. And the guy that they cast was really good at looking like a creepy Pinocchio. Anyway, those were my Disney Channel movies before Under Wraps and before Zenon. So, but I still love Kirsten Storms, and that's why.
Was the animated one? What was it? Animated, the musical?
No, it was live action.
They're all in it. All of those stars.
Oh, and they're all dressed up like Mother Goose, like it's like Jack Sprat and the old woman who lived in the shoe and Mother Goose and all of those. There's like I think one of those stars, who was it? Maybe like Bobby Brown played one of the three blind mice. I think Woody Harrelson played a sheep. Like it was wild. It was like a fever dream.
Yeah, I feel like you might have. Is this like a dream thing? I don't know. We're gonna have to look at YouTube.
If it's not on there, I have lost my mind. So I really hope it's out there. But yeah, that's my pick. Sammy, we're gonna just move straight along to you. What is your pick for your favorite DCOM?
All right. Well, I should start by saying that I am right in that DCOM demo of the early 2000s. This was my jam. My first ever DCOM was in 2006 at a sleepover, seeing High School Musical. Although that is not my pick for my favorite. My favorite is the Cheetah Girls 2, specifically the second one. This was a tough choice, but this movie aired on August 25th, 2006, directed by the DCOM king, Mr. Kenny Ortega, who, if you are familiar with the entire High School Musical franchise, he's behind those and many other classic DCOMs from the 2005, 2006, 7, 8 era, which was just my heyday of TV watching and movie watching times. The girls in this movie, the Cheetah Girls specifically, they go to Spain to pursue their dreams of pop superstardom. And this one has the best soundtrack, in my opinion. If you're familiar with the song Strut, that's where this one comes from.
I'm not familiar, Sammy. Can you sing a little bit?
Yeah, I got it. It's when they walk down the steps in Barcelona and you gotta strut like you mean it. Free your mind. That one.
Got it.
Yes. Yeah. Now it rings a bell.
Yeah. Do you remember now? It's just a perfect movie. This is the last time that Raven-Symoné appears as one of the Cheetah Girls. They went on to do a third movie, although Raven-Symoné is not in it. So this is the first time or the last time that you see all 4 girls together. And it's just a perfect movie. I love that they go abroad. The soundtrack is fabulous, like I mentioned. And it's just so wholesome. You know, you're just rooting for these 4 girls to become pop icons in 2006. And do they make it? I don't know. You'll have to watch to find out.
How do they write off Raven in the third one? Do you know?
Oh,
did she quit the band?
I think she goes to college or something. She goes to pursue other dreams, or maybe they make her into the villain and she's she goes solo. It's like a Harry Styles, One Direction kind of story. But yeah, this one's great. Are either of you familiar with the Cheetah Girls franchise?
Well, you're leading a little bit into mine because I didn't have Disney Channel as a kid, so I am aware of them in popular culture, but I don't know the songs very well. So I did watch That's So Raven quite frequently on the ABC affiliate when it would air on Saturdays, but I missed a lot of Cheetah Girl stuff, which is unfortunate. Yeah. David, I think, might be a bigger fan.
No, but I was aware of it because of my sister. Raven was in Zenon Girl of the 21st Century too. How many Disney Channel original movies did Raven appear in? Should have counted that. Brad, look, can you do a quick count of Raven-Symoné DCOM movies? Hand checking the filmography. No, I'm not familiar, but loving the 2000s era fashion in this.
Oh yes,
yeah, that's true.
So much layering. There's never just a dress. It's a dress with a camisole and a cardigan and a belt and tights and socks and a boot, and it's fabulous. It's it could only have come from 2006. It's just perfect.
Seriously. Well, Maddie, since now knowing that you did not have Disney Channel, I'm very curious to hear what you picked.
Well, Sammy, I appreciate you bringing up the outfit stuff because I had cheetah bedspread, the cheetah print, and then the blue and the pink, that classic look for middle school bedroom. So probably Cheetah Girls inspired. So I'm a little bit more influenced than I originally thought.
My sister also had the pink cheetah print bedspread.
Yeah, it was either blue and cheetah or pink and zebra. It was another clash of patterns and colors that went together. Anyway, yeah, so like I said before, I was not a Disney Channel kid. I just want to get in front of that. I did not have the Disney Channel. It was not part of my regional cable package growing up. So when Camp Rock premiered in the summer at the shore house that my family had rented, which had Disney Channel, it was a premiere moment in my life. So Camp Rock is my pick. I had made it. I finally had a Disney Channel original movie to watch live because I always missed out on the fun of talking about the new DCOM in school the day after it premiered. But now was my chance to be involved in the cultural zeitgeist of DCOMs. So I had all my little friends over. We watched Camp Rock. I think I have a benchmark in my life, pre-watching Camp Rock and everything after watching Camp Rock is how I split my life into. This movie is a banger factory, okay? The plot doesn't matter. I just recently watched it again 2 days ago to refresh myself. plot, not important. It was just iconic moment after iconic moment. Joe Jonas had flat ironed straight hair and skinny jeans. Nick was just baby Nick with his curly hair being adorable. Kevin was also there with his sideburns, which was great for Kevin.
Kevin was there is pretty much how you describe Kevin as part of the Kevin was there.
Yeah, Kevin was less, Kevin's more impactful now, but back in the day, we did not care about Kevin. And Demi Lovato burst on the scene and did the famous knee buckle singing move in her Converse. Sammy, I think, might know what I'm talking about. Just an iconic move. The music was elite. The Jonas Brothers still perform "Play My Music" on tour, which is a original song from Camp Rock. I don't see anyone touring High School Musical songs anymore. So I think we can figure out who's the winner among those two movies. Yeah, I was in 8th grade when this came out, so target demo right here. We were just so blessed in 2008. The good times were rolling. I wanted to go to this fake music camp because of this movie. So for those reasons, Camp Rock is my DCOM of choice. I did not come prepared to attack your choices like I feel David does for some of these like fake competitions. I was thinking about it, but I didn't. But I had to tell my truth as a deprived Disney Channel kid, getting her first taste at the greatness that is DCOM. So Camp Rock, man. Absolutely legendary.
I didn't come to attack any of these.
You do, though, in other shows.
Except for the one that I picked, which I didn't even watch. I know, what is the main song that Demi and Joe like sing? It's like a duet.
Well, I know we're on like a lag here, but like I can take the Joe part, Sammy, if you want to take Demi's. It's like, this is real, this is me.
I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gotta let the light shine on me.
Yeah. There you go.
I do know it. That's a good song. I will put that on.
Great song.
I didn't come to attack. I'll put that song on now and listen to it. I've never seen the movie, but I love that song.
It's worth watching the movie because they get to it at the whole movie is like leading up to that song. It's like they write bits and pieces along the way, and Joe comes to a revelation at the end. He's like, "That's the song," and that's like also a meme. And it's just what an epic ending. And there is a Camp Rock too. I've never seen it. There's no need to watch it. No reason, because they absolutely stuck the landing with the first one.
It's not as good. Camp Rock 2 is not as good. Camp Rock 1 is just a cinematic masterpiece. I'm right there with you, Maddie. I actually went to the musical tour of this movie. They then toured the album with Demi Lovato, the Jonas Brothers. My sister and I were right there at MetLife Stadium, I think it was at.
At MetLife? Oh my gosh.
That's definitely wrong, but it felt that big, I should say. It was amazing. I'm still a Jonas Brothers stan.
Me too. I'm going to the tour. I don't know if you are, Sammy.
You're going on the tour?
I'm going to the tour.
Me
and
too.
They're gonna play. Oh, all right. We'll have to talk about this. Maybe we can link up.
Sammy, was it outside when you saw it or inside?
Yes.
Oh, so it probably was MetLife Stadium.
It was definitely outside. Yeah, it was a bunch of preteens and dads.
Yeah, maybe it's Giant Stadium at the time, but still, an arena tour for Camp Rock is unprecedented. Yeah, amazing.
It was amazing. It felt sold out. It was the highlight of my childhood.
Well,
you say it felt sold out?
It felt sold out, yeah.
That's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Well, that was
so
fantastic.
Funny.
You can check out all the Disney Channel original movies, and I think you can see all 115 of them on Disney Plus. So say Disney Plus if you just want to see the ones we talked about and more. Say what to watch in your voice remote. You'll be able to find them there.